Stadium in Iowa City. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Liberty Flames and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Javi is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you talk about a home field advantage, you have to consider Kinnick Stadium. The fans are right on top of the action. They are on top of the opponent's sideline, making it one of the most difficult places to play in all of college sports. Named after Niall Kinnick, a war hero, the beautiful wave to the Cancer Children's Hospital. This is one of the most iconic spots to watch a college football game in the country. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Flames ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hawkeyes offense will have the football first. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. They'll be relying on him to make sure this offense is productive in this one.
And I can just tell you, man, just by watching the tape of this dude in the quarterback spot, I don't like it. And I say that, I don't like it from a defensive perspective because he's just got so much speed. He can put so much stress on a defense, and it's just one guy. Break one tackle, can take it to the house, Palmer. It's a rare...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw, nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
This guy is a daring punt return, man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Flames offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the junior running back. One of the better running backs in all of college football and a vital cog in this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Using his legs, it's Martin. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. This crowd knows when to bring it. It's inside. It's Coleman. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
And the Flames are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space. And I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the first down marker is.
Yeah, you know, some running backs just have a nose for it, and this guy does as well. He's able to sort of find the crease, make himself small, fit into those small spaces, and pick up the first to keep the offense on the field. It's all about momentum and being able to keep drives going. I know that's not going to...
And he's in! Touchdown, Liberty! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost them a big play on first down. Long way to go on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's loose. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a second and long. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Handoff again. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. The Flames will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Trying to get started. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's right. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They give it to him again. Good, strong tackle. That is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it, looking for a crease. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Gets rid of it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
First play of this drive. It's dropped after taking the hit. They'll stop the clock to have a look at the injured Hawkeye. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On the run, it's Martin. Gets that thing away from the goalpost. He's got 5 out to the 10-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Back open in the middle. There he goes. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Martin. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their pass.
Caught, and he's got room. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Flames have their offense in high gear. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Back's got it on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. 6th play of the drive coming up. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Flames started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Caught in the backfield, it's Randolph.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Flames with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a crease. It's Martin. They put the brakes on it.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their 1st. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. 4th down. They could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Needs it here on 4th down. Look out. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
He put that one in harm's way, and it's swatted down. And the Hawkeyes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Punt is on its way. Fields the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Well, so much for running out the clock. You get a huge play like that, and you're set up maybe to put points on the board before the break. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Cuts it upfield. It's Coleman. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone. The Flames come to the line in the hurry-up. To the ground. He's got it again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. He leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with Georgia taking on the number 16 team, the Florida State Seminoles.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Quarterback keeper. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. Trying to squeak through the pile. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play four-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
He does a really good job here. You want to get a huge play. You got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards. But wait a minute. Now he can just tuck it, scramble, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great third down situation. Real heads-up play by the quarterback.
Well, after the tackle now, that sets up 4th and 2. And these offenses, they practice for these types of situations. It's not like they just have quarterbacks sneak in their back pocket for 4th and inches. They've got plays designed to go and get this, David, so it'll be interesting to see if this offense wants to roll the dice.
Yeah, and most of the time, I'm rolling the dice. I'm going to be aggressive. And as a defense, you also know that, too. And you're ready. You're not caught off guard by offenses nowadays going forward on 4th down.
Looking for space. It's right. Got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. They'll give it to him again. There's some daylight. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Hey, coaches talk about it all the time, man. We want to run the football, get in manageable third down situations. Well, then you don't have to worry about that. If you can just hand it to this guy and he gets you a first down and he gets you another first down, the ground game is really working. This offense has got it flowing.
Left side is right.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Turning it on. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! And they've made it a one-possession game here in the 4th quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, here on the Flames sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Back to you.
All right, Holly. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Might as well run him again. Makes him talk to the hand. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The handoff. He's stopped.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Rolls right. He's going to take off. Turns it on in midfield. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. And the Flames are moving quickly down the field. The ride. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. They give it back to him. Got the 1st down. Across the 25, he's got room. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Flames! They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires downfield. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their 1st pick of the game. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Caught. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now how to play his A-plus level of football. You saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
The Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And the Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
It's nice having zone eyes on the quarterback. I tell you what, you got to lead, be smart, don't give up big plays, drop back in your zones, but watch, when the ball's thrown, you can see the guys break on the football immediately and go make a play.
Snags it. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Out wide left, it's James. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Second down, gonna throw it. Rush is on. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have.
And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
Give to the big fullback. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Give to the fullback. Breaks into the open. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And, David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the belief, like, to understand, like, I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us this could happen throughout the week, but they believed. Even when it got a little difficult, got a little up in the air, they kept fighting, they kept believing, and they get the huge win.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.